Good morning YouTube. I just thought I'd do a little update on the tank so you can see it's growing away nicely now. I think I've got to the bottom of the slug stroke snail population. It did you have a good old munch on this plant here. The I can't remember what that, bird's nest fern. When I first put it in there, but it's doing well now. So I gave it all, sorry you see my shadow in it, I gave it all a really good watering yesterday. Now things haven't grown massively because I do not feed the plants in this tank. I don't want them to grow massively. I want them to stay quite small and to survive in there as long as I can get them to survive in there. So no feed for these little ones. So I thought I'd tag on this video as well of the house plants. They're all doing very well. Yep, I'm filming them at this funny angle because although the sun's not out today, it's still quite bright and I get a lot of backlight. But yeah, no, they're doing remarkably well, especially this African blood lily. It's reaching for the stars, so I'm really hoping that's going to flower. It could just be a new leafy growth, but I'm hoping. I've had a good poke around in the middle and I can't see any evidence of a flower at the moment. So, but it's doing so well. Everything else is looking good. I've got a little trailing African violet cutting that I did here at the front. That's flowering, so that's looking really good at the moment. And yeah, everything's looking okay. I think I've sort of got the I had some what did I have? I had some mealybug problems on this plant down here at the front, Peperoma, and I seem to have got to grips with the with that issue at the moment. So, but I will keep my weekly spraying regime up because I don't want them to come back. The Hoya's doing well. It's reaching out into the room, but that's okay. And it's, as you can see, it's dropping down, so it's getting its leaves nicely. And then in the dark corner over here, that's better. I've got the peace lily, which is just coming up a bit better now. I did sort of pull that one all out the other day. Got rid of a lot of dead and dying leaves and repotted it, and it's perked up really well. And the spider plant is, that's doing exceptional. So moving along to this rack, this is my, well, quite a few Phalaenopsis on here, but I got a few other bits and pieces. This begonia is doing remarkably well. It seems to like that spot. And so yeah, I'm pleased with that. So I'm going to leave that one there. Also the one beside of it, this very dark leaf one, which is really, really cool. It almost feels like velvet, that one. And yeah, it seems to really like that there as well. So they're staying there. If it works, leave them where they are. So the Phalaenopsis are doing great. I could kick myself. I've knocked 2 spikes off recently, just being absolute clumsy when I was watering them. And yeah, so sorry about the darkness. So I've got to be a little bit more careful when I water them. And this little group of plants here are doing well. I see the not iris. Ivy in the corner is not looking too good, and this one's got very big dry patches on it, so it's looking a bit scruffy, so I might get rid of that one. But these are doing well. The new one that I bought the other day is looking great, seems to like it there. I'll go back to the phallus. So the phallus are all flowering. Most of them are flowering pretty good, apart from the ones I've knocked off the knocked off the spikes. So you can see this one's got its kikis going on, and this one's looking great. Really pleased with that one. And this one's just doing a really funny thing with its flower. This one in here, my one of my orchid buddies came out yesterday and he seems to think this almost looks like some sort of species one. It could well be. It doesn't have a label, I think that's sort of the way up. It should be like that. And I think he's really keen to have a kiki off that one, but we'll see. And then moving along, this one's just about finished now. And this one's going over slightly. We've had a lot of hot weather, so I think they do suffer in the heat. And then we've got this one here, which you probably won't be able to see, too much light. Purpley one. And yeah, so more spikes up here. Quite happy with those. I really like that one with a splash of magenta pink in the centre. So yeah, doing okay. And another reason for this video is I was going to discuss, I've more or less sort of made up my mind what's happening outside in the orchid house, and I will do another video about that when I get everything in place. But a lot of these plants, especially like the blood lily, some of the sansevieras, and definitely some of the succulents and the peperonas are actually going to go outside. I'm going to put them out into the main orchid house because I will have room. Because I'm not going to put all the orchids back into that orchid house for the autumn winter. And like I say, I'll get in touch with you about, or in the next video I'll probably discuss what's happening there. And I will say in this video, thank you all for your suggestions. It was great, and comments, and it did make me think about it, some of them. And yeah, I've more or less made up my mind now what I'm going to do. Oh, let's just have a quick look at these valleys while I'm here. These are still flowering beautifully. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my God, that is one of my favourite ones at the moment. Just look at that flower. It's a lot deeper burgundy in real life than it is on camera. And this one here. That one's pretty much true to its colour on camera. Oh, it's just fabulous. Love it. Anyway, so that's all for now. Just a quickie short video for a little catch up indoors. And I'll catch up with you again soon. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.